Good day, and just what the hell are we doing here? Well, I'll tell you what the hell we're doing here is we're playing some Dead Space survival horror at its finest. Well, the finest for me, anyway. This is actually an interesting day. This is actually a back-to-back recording. I recorded Chapter 2, and now I'm on to Chapter 3. Haven't really had the time in many months, really, to actually record back-to-back Let's Play episodes. That means this particular Let's Play series will actually have consistent updates, unlike Predator Concrete Jungle, which there would sometimes be months or 6 months between episode 4 and 5. My god. So yeah, we'll actually get to see Isaac's adventures without giant gaps.
Two problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Do you hear that? Isaac Clarke still has to be an engineer even though everybody's trying to kill him. Let's see what Isaac thinks on this subject, shall we? His personal journal says, I find it hard to believe that the Ishimura ran out of fuel. They haven't been on mission long enough for that. Either the fuel lines are disengaged or something very bad has happened. Hammond's right about this one. I find that funny. Has he really been wrong about any of the others? Ships like the Ishimura use massive centrifuges to negate the pull of the dismantled pieces of the planet. Undoubtedly, it's offline. So I'll need to assess the problem and get it restarted. Even Isaac in this game knows that all he's going to be doing is killing necromorphs and constantly fixing every problem. You know, I just find this hilarious. Like, what if he actually had to work, like, let's say at a real, like, let's say he was sort of a combat engineer for a moment. Okay, Isaac, we need you to go fight the enemy, but also, my printer's broken. Can you get me more toner?
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers.
I assume that's him, and he's dead. Actually, hold on a second. That's actually
to kill us, drag us
a
away.
Weird suit there.
Disappeared this morning, and I
Strange helmet.
He's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Yeah, he's probably going to be dead before he even gets there, but whatever. If he wasn't dead, then we wouldn't have a job now, would we? And you know what? Isaac isn't union. He'll actually get the job done. But anyway. So yeah, recording back to back. You know, for some reason, taking a shower always gives me some kind of energy. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'd run on, like, heat energy or something. And, of course, he pops back up and shoot him. I would be frightened by that had I not shot that same guy 8 times. Actually, I haven't played this 8 times. I think I've played this game, like, maybe 4 times. Text log. Let's see what we got here. You know what's going on? Someone said the ship was attacked. Who the hell is attacking out here? Captain dies. We get attacked. Everybody's trying to get the hell out of there. Too bad everybody also is titanically stupid and just mind-blowingly insane. Okay, what should we level up here? Should we level up the rig or the plasma cutter? I can get more capacity, which is good. The cost-weight ratio. What am I doing? Flying a plane? No, the cost-benefit ratio. Should I get more air, or should I just focus on this? See, that's the problem. This is the cost-benefit ratio we're talking about. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get this leveled up, so... See, that didn't even do anything. That is what I love about this game. You know, you have to actually work at it, you know? It's not just handed to you. Alas, these days, that is just not something you get to do anymore. Games just aren't games. 2013 has been a very interesting year. A year where a lot of stuff has changed for the old general. Of course, then again, 2012 had a lot more changes. 2011, a marginal amount. But I'll tell you this, so far, year's not going too bad. Recently finished upgrading the well, I'd say I recently finished upgrading the computer. By the time this goes up, I'll probably have done a few other things to it. In theory, at some point, I'm going to be getting a solid-state drive. Just a small one, actually. Damn it! Oh, god damn it! Oh, god damn it! I'm dead. I hate those things. You know, all you can do is just waddle slowly to me, and I'm gonna shoot you. And they can surprise you, though. They move surprisingly stealthily. But yeah, I have recently made a few major upgrades. After the solid-state drive, I'll probably stop upgrading it. But the solid-state drive I'm going to be getting is most likely going to just be like a 64... or a 50 gigabyte. Or is it 40? I forget. It's pretty small, though. And of course, I gotta fight that guy again. That may kill you. Or re-kill you. The re-deadening. No, you're going down. Die, you piece of crap. Of course, he's gonna get me. While I reload. Heal! Screw you, you son of a bitch! Die! Poor Isaac. He's kinda tired, he's been working all day. Just wants to go home. Get a drink. Maybe a shot of whiskey. Okay, I think he'll be alright. I think. Need to get some stuff out of the vault, I guess. This is why you save up all the bloody med packs that you can early on. Yeah, I got a new case for the computer, and then of course there are, for those who've seen the PC Rebirth vlog, all that's still in there. But got the new case, got a new power supply, 700 watts. So that is very awesome. Well, one thing that is kind of annoying is I was gonna actually put in... Why am I running into the wall? I was actually could have put in a USB 3.0. Good demon. What is that? Why can't I see it?
What in the hell is going on here? Danvers, Henderson, he's crazy. He's pulling his own teeth out.
He's performing his own dentistry due to a bad dental plan.
Oh, God. Is he dead? Relax. He's alive. But he hit that door pretty hard. Man, why would he do something like that? I don't get it.
Because he's titanically insane, like all of you people are. But yeah, 700 watt power supply. I could not actually put in this little expansion that I wanted, which was for USB 3.0. But then again, I don't really care that much, simply because only my external would benefit from that. And basically it'd allow me to watch movies slightly faster, I guess, and listen to music slightly faster. It's not like I play games via the external, so I don't really care that much. What's actually kind of funny is I could, if I wanted to, potentially put in the USB 3.0 expansion. But in order to do that, I basically would have to replace the graphics card, which I'm not going to do, simply because the graphics card is fine, it's just giant. It is a huge graphics card. I mean, it takes up 2 PCI slots, and then covers the other one. The one that the 3.0 would require. Hey, is that something? Can I clean up? No, I can't. This is kind of scary, because you would think something would attack you right here. See, that sounds like a belch and not a growl. Brarb. And see, these guys are useless right now, because look, they can't exactly hurt me, you know? Yeah, I was actually able to shoot something back at them. See, I'm thinking a lot of this stuff was from Dead Space 2, but apparently you can do it here. Maybe it's just a PC thing? I don't know. You better be dead. Oh, no, he's not. Stompy, stomp, stomp. Even though stomping enemies is not quite as useful in this game as in... Really? You piece of crap. Okay, there we go. All dead, all destroyed. And now I can get back to my real job of fixing every bloody thing.
Shut it, Danvers. Shut it. Engineering log. Temple reporting. Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process. They need to be repaired before I can reopen them, but we're running out of time. With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours. I just can't understand who would do this. If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck.
I understand they were coming. We never should have let them live.
Shut up, Danvers! Help me with the tools. Temple out.
Someone expects you home tomorrow. So be sure to have good work safety. Make sure it's good for the company, and always, always have a cover sheet for the TPS reports. If you do not, there will be hell to pay. Should probably save at some point. See, I can hear something moving around. I can't actually see it! But I actually just got an idea. Maybe I should actually get up and turn the lights out, because it's actually really late right now. I think it's like almost midnight, really. Perhaps I shall do that, just to have the added scare factor. Ooh, so frightening. It's not like this is Slender, although I wasn't really frightened by Slender in any real way. So, it's something that... Oh, really?
I have a fuel reading. It's only a quarter full, but
It only has a quarter amount full of oil. How would a ship run on oil?
False alarm. Thought I saw something.
Really? You thought you saw something. See, that's the thing. Anytime these science fiction things talk about fuel, what kind of fuel are they talking about? Because, I mean, like, obviously it doesn't run on gas. So what does it run on? You know, they low on dilithium crystals or low on antimatter. That's the thing about this game that it kind of annoyed me. You know, it's like in later games you hear the markers are able to generate unlimited energy, but with the kind of technology we're talking about right here, the ability to have faster than light drives, the ability to have for basic mining stuff to allow you to slow down time and have telekinesis and stuff like that. Why exactly are we worried about fuel problems? It's a big-ass galaxy. You can't tell me that by the 26th century that they've mined every planet in the entire galaxy. That just doesn't seem exactly accurate. But whatever. Once again, we don't actually get to hear anybody sane talk about anything. Stompity stomp. And I can't pick up the pulse rounds because I actually have a full inventory. I really need a new rig at some point so I can actually carry more crap. Maybe I should buy some DLC. Come on, try to do it. Dead. No, don't even try. Smack. No, I could sell this. I could sell this, but I obviously... You know what? I might... Why can't I pick this up? Oh yeah, that's why I can't, because that's all the more inventory I have. I need to take these schematics back. Look at how much ammo I have. I might actually drop that off at the safe, you know, because there's no need to carry around that much. Either I'm doing really good at this game, or I don't know what. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. Not too many deaths. You know what is an interesting combination, just on a random note? Cranberry and grape juice. That's something I've been drinking recently. Cran grape juice. You wouldn't think it would go together, but it's actually pretty good. Some giant creature is belching again. What is he eating? That's my question. But cran grape juice. You wouldn't think it would taste good, but it actually is pretty good. I mean, grape juice is great, and cranberry juice is average. It's high. It's great with antioxidants. Great with antioxidants. It's high in antioxidants, or something like that. I don't know. It's midnight. Just cut me some slack here, people. Yeah, I'm checking the beacon. I just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. You know, I'm getting really tempted, and I may have already bought it by now, actually. Who knows if I had or not. Because I'm talking to you from the past! This pre-industrial era known as... Was it May, I think? No, it's March. What am I saying? It's May. I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Why, it's Christmas Day. No, it's not. Move. Move. I'll carry around 50 rounds. Or 60, rather. That should be enough, I think. Should I buy the flamethrower? No. Should I buy any of these guns? I really just don't think so. I don't need it right now. So I might as well not. Should I buy a power node? Yeah, I'll wait until after I get the suit. I always want to be able to buy the suit. That's my number one goal in this game. Whenever I unlock a new suit, I have to buy it. That's another thing that just reminded me of something annoying. Dead Space 3, you just unlock suits. You don't buy them. You don't save up every credit to try to get one. Well, it's EA. You get what you pay for, and that's a game that's halfway decent, but most of the content you have to pay for after you buy the game. So I wonder if there is going to be a Dead Space 4. If there is, will it be good? Will it be a total sellout piece of crap? Who can say? Just hope it doesn't go the route of that bloody Ultima 9. I've actually been rewatching all of those Spoonie episodes. I'm not too proud to talk about Spoonie.
Tons of rock hanging off our ass, and without that centrifuge to balance the ship, the gravity tethers will pull us straight down to the colony. I'm heading in there now to see if I can fix it.
Poor Temple. He's not even half the engineer that Isaac is. There really needs to be more Dead Space books. There's only one, actually. One that I know of. There might have been a sequel by this point. And of course, whenever somebody decontaminates something, they have to lock it down. That way you can never escape if something decides to attack you. Hey, what's up, dudes? Wait, there's no party in here. You don't have to smash in. I want my privacy. And of course, they're gonna smash through. You know, this is supposed to be a super secure decontamination room, and yet, look at that. A vent that's easily broken. And smash, roar, vaporize. I'm pretty sure they're all around me. No, just one guy. I will say this, the graphics for this game are quite good. And the whoa! Holy crap, where did you come from? The graphics for this game really are quite good, along with the animations. Very nice. So look at all the blood flowing everywhere. Okay, Leaper. Goddamn Leaper. Oh, loot for me? Thank you. Why can't I just melt through the door, damn it? I find it funny that this is actually how the default alignment, when in fact, you know, it's absolutely useless to shoot them like that. It's almost like some sort of plasma hand crossbow. It's like instead of Diablo space, it's Diablo space. Okay, let's see here. Where are we going? What are we doing? What more do we have to fix? Do we have to fix the copier? Oh no. When are we going to be grabbed by that giant tentacle? Right now, probably. Or not. I cannot resist the allure of a... What kind of motherboard is this? It's a gold motherboard. That's totally Intel right there. Way overpriced. Okay. Of course I can't pick it up.
Zero gravity.
Zero gravity that is just jumping.
Entering zero gravity.
Now, despite being on a ship the entire game, I still think the wide open areas look very nice. I do like the addition of a wide open area. Why can I not jump? There we go. That's a low-res texture. There's something in here with me, but I'm not really worried about it right now. Also, you got... Really, Isaac? Grab the giant, bloody... spinny thing. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. No, I have to stasis it. That's easy enough. Come on, shoot his arm, shoot his arm. Thank you. Okay, I must slow down the science mobile here. So this is how they fix stuff in the future. They just slow it down and then pull it. So basically, yeah, no specialized equipment, just... Well, I guess it is specialized, but still. I'm going to complain about it. Why? Because if I don't, I won't have any material. Isaac looks a lot older in this game, as you can see from the earlier episodes. Isaac is of indeterminate age. He could be 40, he could be 30, or he could just be a really old-looking 20-year-old. It's hard to say which. There's a Leaper. Hey, Leaper, I see you up there. Die. Hey, I could take those pulse rounds if I could carry something. It's out of range. And Isaac away. Dun 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 dun. Super Isaac away. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, the camera kind of freaked out there for a second.
Centrifuge activated.
And activate the gravity. That's always Isaac fix this, Isaac fix that. It's like, come on, people. Entering vacuum. Oh yeah, I have to get over there. And so basically, what do? Outrun that thing. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna die. I'm already dead, just so you know. I'm just gonna let it hit me. You know, I'm just that fatalistic. Oh, Isaac got pulped. Because I went the wrong way, which was really, really stupid. So, more material to talk about. I'm already running out of ideas. Oh no, will this just be a very boring Let's Play? Who's to say? None of us know what the future holds.
Activated.
Tell me that, why does he have such an inefficient rig?
Gravity restored. Entering vacuum.
I mean, seriously, it basically looks like he has something out of the 20th century. Whereas Isaac here has future gear. Why do we never see anybody in a rig but Isaac? That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so of course we have to run this way, and of course Necro will show up. We shoot them, they die.
Now get out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
I know, I mean, boss is really getting kind of antsy about this. He wants that contract done really fast. I don't know if I could do it. There's sort of so much pressure these days. And besides, our co-workers are morons. They've wanted me to reset the printer 15 times. Come on, run, 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 smash him down, yes! That was cathartic. Run! I do like the fact that in all these survival horror games, even Resident Evil 1 lets you do it, you can sprint unlimitedly. I still don't get why people like Resident Evil 1. I know I've complained about it, but still. What should surprise some of you is that the only time I've actually ever really played Resident Evil for a significant period of time was when I played it on the Nintendo DS. There was a Resident Evil port for that system called Resident Evil Deadly Silence! You get it? Resident Evil DS? Ha 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 ha. It was a decent enough port, I think. The only thing is the game was still horribly boring, and I guess the graphics kind of sucked on there, but it didn't really matter. Oh god, there it is. There's the tentacle. You know, even though I like difficulty, I have no problem with this not being in later games. Oh, I hated doing this. Come on, let me get it. This is why I like the line gun. Not the line gun, the contact beam. You can basically destroy that in one hit instead of the multiple I had to do there. It just screws with your camera and the controls and everything. It's definitely exciting, to say the least. Even though it's really difficult, it is exciting because you're trying to figure out, oh god, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? At least it makes you think, wakes you up from just the tedium of the gameplay. You know, the gameplay's not tedious, it just wakes you up and makes you think. Whereas if it wasn't there, it'd just be shoot monster, collect stuff. With that, it's like, holy crap, it's a giant tentacle, I've got to do something. There's a lot of those moments in this game that just vary up the gameplay. I'm not sure if it's in this game, but there's one where you fly through space and try not to hit objects. I think that's in Dead Space 2, but I could be wrong. It might have appeared in this game. And of course, there's the asteroid rail shooter that you rail shooter segment in this, which I find more annoying than fun, honestly. Just because there's always so many asteroids, and your mass driver cannon has to reload, and so you can easily end up just while you're reloading, have about 20 asteroids hit the ship, and you almost lose the entire ship. It gets annoying more than anything else. Come on, get in the elevator, Isaac. Come on.
Isaac, can you hear me? It's Kendra. They attacked me. I ran for it, and Hammond he just disappeared.
So both of you have cloaking devices, I guess.
Where are you?
Nice to see you're alive and well, Hammond. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them moving outside, but I don't think they know I'm in here. I can log into everything from here. I hacked the route and found some reports from the
Hacked the
colony.
route, huh?
Even before they cracked the planet, the colonists were experiencing widespread dementia. It seems to be related to some artifact they found on the planet. Something called the marker. I'll keep looking. I've got your location, and I'm going to unlock the door to fuel storage. You can get to the engine chamber from there.
So yeah, did you get all that? Apparently she was able to unlock the root folder, and that gives her all the access she needs. Because that makes sense. You know, it's something funny that you'll see sometimes in movies. It's like they will take computers and completely get it wrong. And I remember that latest James Bond movie was one that was really bad. Where basically the new Q plugged 2 Ethernet ports into this laptop. Or not plug 2 Ethernet ports, plug 2 Ethernet cables. Ugh. In order to get the internet to computer faster, apparently. Because it makes sense that the internet would go faster if you plug 2 Ethernet cables into one computer. I don't know why they bothered with that. And also the virus in that movie had looked like a bloody strand of DNA, because that's what viruses look like. Because we don't use ones and zeros. Binary doesn't exist. It's DNA computing. Although apparently that's supposed to be something people are working on, or quantum computing. Quantum computing sounds kind of interesting. I don't know if that'll ever pan out, but you never know. Come on, open up already! Dee, thank you. One small step for man, one giant leap for engineers everywhere. Let's see. I wonder if that's where we're supposed to jump to. It is. It's a good thing this is in a nice static, almost gravity-like orbit of some description here. And let's just walk in here. Kind of slide down the wall somehow. One interesting game that I just thought of for no reason is I Divine Cybermancy. It's a game you can get on Steam. Oh, I remember this part. This really loud part. This looks so safe, doesn't it? I mean, you can hear stuff all the time. I wonder whether people want their workers to wear rigs. I swear this is kind of a ripoff of Doom 3. I mean, really, the growth everywhere. Power node! Woo! So you're thinking here, more pulse ammo that I don't need, but at least I could sell for credit. What does the text log say? And we got organic growth. There's some kind of growth taking over parts of the base. I wonder if that's a ripoff of Doom 3? Doom 3, that's a game I actually need to play again at some point. I find it funny that there's a lot of people that really got pissed off at my Doom 3 BFG review. Basically saying that BFG edition was good. One complaint that I got was that I did not actually mention the fact that it included Doom 1 and 2, but I don't really consider that anything special at this point, simply because Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil actually came with both. So that was on the Xbox. So really, why is the 360 version having... why is the updated re-release having it anything special, you know? Oh god, not that. Get away. Get away from me. Oh no. Oh no. Get away from me. One of them is behind me, but I don't know where. And it's just a regular guy. And where the hell did he go? Oh, I don't know. Coward! And I can hear somebody either orgasming or dying. Not really sure which. Not really sure I even want to know which. For that matter. Okay, they're down here somewhere. There's one. Got him. There's another one. Shoot him! What is the point of this? The whole growth thing. I guess to make it look scary, but why would the Necroboss really need this? And I just realized something. You know the hive mind in this game? Well, we'll get to that later. There's a hive mind in this game that's kind of like Grave Mind, almost. From Halo. Ripper Blades. Come on, let me pick up the ammo at least. Well, we have to start dropping stuff. Because I can't let a good... Okay, a good health pack go to waste. Especially for an air can and a couple of pulse rounds. I do find it funny that the rifle in this game is called the pulse rifle. Totally not inspired by aliens. Although I'll tell you this, Dead Space 3 and Colonial Marines came out at around the same time, actually, and you know what? Dead Space 3 is a vastly better game than Colonial Marines. Oh no, come on, let me pick it up. Eat this, you pieces of shit. Gratuitous swearing at 12 at midnight. You know what, I never did actually shut the lights off. Perhaps I'm just too much of a pussy to do that. You know, to prove I'm not, we'll actually come back. Yeah, I shut the lights off. They're totally off right now. If I wasn't so lazy, I would actually plug in my webcam and turn it on, and that way you can see that I'm actually sitting here in the dark. You know, there are some people on YouTube and various other places that will do that. They will actually show a webcam feed. I think it's kind of interesting, and it is a novel, well, it was a novel concept, I guess. But it's never something that really appealed to me, just because it wasn't really worth it to me to do it. 'Cause who really wants to see my face while I'm playing a game? You should be focusing on the game more than me anyway. And we're back. But yeah, I don't emote nearly enough. Well, come on. I forgot how devastating those attacks were. But I don't emote nearly enough to warrant, you know, a webcam feed. I mean, I guess if you really mug for the camera and things of that nature, and really just project yourself, it might be worth it. But you won't see any, you don't see me having any real overblown reactions. And when I do, damn it. And when I do, it's usually like, for like a second. And then it's gone. Oh no, not this guy. Oh, if I can kill him before he lets all the Yeti. Come on. No. Yes. Yes! No! God damn it, you piece of... die, die, die. Oh, they take up so much ammo. Oh, I hate those things. I hate those little bastards. If you kill the fat guys before they can explode, sometimes they won't actually spawn those things, but sometimes they do. It's just, I don't think it's really random, but sometimes it feels like it's random. You have to kill them in just such a way. More power nodes. Let's see, let's finish looting the area here. Eventually, I actually need to install the PC version of Resident Evil 4 that I got a long time ago. Got that off of... No, I have to pick this up. Good. Get rid of that air can. I will take my Intel motherboard right now. I need to install that PC version of Resident Evil 4 I bought a long bloody time ago. I'd actually like to play that game, and there's no way for me to really play the GameCube version that I have. Well, I could play it, but it wouldn't be very easy to play it. In theory, I could just take it downstairs and play it on the Wii, but I'd rather not do that. Because I know that something will happen. That's one thing. That's why I like having all my game consoles connected to the PC, because there's always times where something really cool will happen in a game, and I want to record it, and I never can. Or I never could, really.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
Really helps when doing reviews, too. Because there are times where I can actually find something that's... something like a glitch or something, or a bug that's really hilarious. Like, when I was working on the Colonial Marines review, I actually recorded some footage of just some xenomorphs standing around. Because they would do that sometimes. They would literally just stand there. The AI was that bad. Okay, here they all come. Just... oh no, Leaper! Leaper! Stasis! Stasis! Oh god. Run! Run, Isaac! Move your... shift it, you bastard! I'll start the engines just as soon as I don't die. Oh no, he jumped on me. E. Whew. There we go.
Engines firing.
Cycle up all the refined petrochemicals, maybe? Now, in theory, well, actually, Isaac wouldn't be deaf because he's got his helmet on. In theory, Isaac will go deaf even though he's got a helmet on. What? Would you pick up the plasma energy? It's not quite as precise. It's not quite as precise as it should be. Okay, let's follow the little blue line to victory. Have not unlocked a new suit, which annoys me. I love extreme danger. But anyway, I love getting new suits.
We're online and functional.
We can watch Spoonie again.
Finally, some good news. Get a tram to the bridge, Isaac. I'm gonna take us back into a geostation.
Wait, we're not safe yet. Ship's asteroid defense system is offline. On the way up, the ship's going to pass through a debris field thrown up from the planet crack. We'll be ripped to pieces unless you restart it.
God damn it. I'll start working on it from here. Isaac, meet me at the bridge. You can do more good here than I can.
Well, so basically all these guys do is just tell you that you gotta go fix stuff. They're your bosses, you know? You've gotta go fix this, Isaac. Go fix that, Isaac. Go fix this, Isaac. You know, the printer's out of ink, Isaac. You know, you gotta empty the waste bin, Isaac. It's like, there's never any time for poor Isaac. Does he ever get a moment to himself? Does he even get a break? Isaac could really use a vacation at some point, but he never will get one, will he? He'll just have to constantly go to work and fix this piece of crap ship with its very low texture doors. I will say that the graphics in Dead Space 2 and 3 do improve on this. You know, just going back to it now, I can see that it is the textures are kind of simple, and some of the models are simplistic. Like Isaac's rig health blue thing on his back looks a lot better in the later games.
Isaac, where are you? It's me, Nicole.
Now, if that was really Nicole, would she really need to say that it's Nicole? Shouldn't he be able to recognize her voice? Okay, we're almost... I don't know when we'll call it an episode. We may call it an episode when I get to the bridge. We may call it an episode if this actual level ends when I get to the tram, which it very well may. We'll just have to see. Because I would like to end this level with, like, a new suit, but I can't think of where we get the next one. Let's see, is there anything in the store I can sell or buy? Medium med pack and ripper blades. Ah, I do have the gold semiconductor. Intel likes their stuff. Plasma cutter, plasma energy, a lot of small med packs. We're actually gonna move some of this stuff. There we go. Did I magically get another suit? No, why would I do that? Already got 64,000 credits. Money, 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 money. But anyway. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish the level when I get on the tram. That's what always seems to happen. Oh well, hopefully in the next episode we will actually get a new suit. And so, this is General Hutz signing off, having fixed yet another broken piece of this piece of crap ship.